yogis, and welcome back to Yoga with Maddie. Today we're doing a live class and we're doing a wine and yoga class. I'm sure you've heard of those kind of classes. People host them. You can go to yoga studios and they have them. So yeah, we'll give it a minute or two and see if anyone gets on. It's a tree pose, by the way. If you get really bored and you want to test your balance, just bring that foot up as high as you can. True test of skill. All right. Now we're going to get started with a little warm-up. We're going to do some chairs and some twists while we're doing the chairs. So straighten out your mat, feet together. And we're going to do 10 chairs, so arms coming up. So there's 1, really sit back, pop that booty at the top, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then this last one, we're just going to hold it here. Really sit back like you're sitting in a chair. You can't really see with this shirt. It's really baggy. Anyway, bring your hands into Namaste, and we're going to twist to the left. So just hook that elbow over your knee and twist. In the middle and to the right. And to the middle, and we're just going to do 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, my legs are on fire. Take a little wine break. Next, we're going to do some goddess squats. So same kind of thing here. Legs wide, heels a little more in, your toes pointing out, and we're just going to do 10 squats. You can put your hands like this, or you can put your hands on your hips. So let's go down for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to hold down here. Go ahead and bring your hands to your knees. And we're just going to roll one shoulder forward and one shoulder back, and we're going to do that a few times. Other way. Other way. Other way. All right, now we're going to bring your hands back to your hips in 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten out. Let me do a little star pose here. All right, next we're going to move on to our 3 sun salutations. So let's go ahead and go to the top of our mat, feet together. And up. Dive it down. Touch the ground. Halfway lift. Both hands down. Step back with your left foot. Just stay here in this lunge for a few seconds. Maybe working that heel back to the back of the room. Now step your right foot back to meet it and chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. Feel free to take whatever movement feels good here, whether that be staying still and working those heels to the ground or pedaling one foot at a time. All right, bring that left leg through. And we're back in that lunge, right? So go ahead and drop that back knee, come to the top of your foot. Go ahead and bring your hands to the inside of your thigh and relax into it. Alright, bring your hands back over and come over the top of your leg, and then just go to splits prep. This time we're going to have our feet pointing up, straightening that leg as much as you can. My legs feel pretty tight today, as they always do, so maybe I'll bend my knee a little bit. Breathe in, and then breathe out, bringing myself down over that leg. Alright, bring that leg forward, hop up on your back leg, do a quick little dragonfly here, and then step back through to your chaturanga. Inhale up. Down dog. Look up, bend your knees, hop to the top of your mat, and come all the way up. Alright, same thing but with your right leg, so up. Dive it down, touch the ground, halfway lift. Both hands down, step back with your right foot. Just for a quick little lunge here. Bring your left foot to meet it and chaturanga down. Inhale up. And down. And then same on the other side. Take whatever movement feels good. And then we're going to bring our right leg forward. So bring it forward. Drop your back knee. Come to the top of your foot. Alright, go ahead and work yourself down on your elbows on the inside of that right leg. Okay, work yourself back up. Come back over the top of that leg and come into splits prep. So with every breath in, you're going to bring yourself up and then breathe out and try and bend yourself forward. Bend that leg, bring that back leg up, quick little dragonfly twist. Bring that hand down, step back, chaturanga again. Inhale up. And exhale back into that down dog. Look up, bend those knees, hop to the top of your mat, and come all the way back up. So the next sun salutation that we're going to do, we're going to have some chaturanga push-ups. If they're too hard for you, go ahead and come down to your knees. But we're going to try for 10. All right, inhale up. Exhale, dive it down. Touch the ground. Halfway lift. Both hands down. Hop back. And here comes our chaturanga push-ups. So work yourself down. And up. Exhale when you come. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come down. All right. Go ahead and come into an up dog, so lifting those thighs off the ground, and then come into your down dog. From here, instead of hopping back up, I want you to just come to a tabletop, come into a wide-legged child pose. So just come down, just for a few breaths. Maybe we'll walk our hands a little bit to the left, so bring that left hand over and then bring your right hand to meet it. Other side, so walk your hands to the middle and then walk them to the right. Left hand comes out on top. All right. Come back up to that tabletop here just for a couple cat-cows. So tailbone comes up, chest comes up, cow, and then arch that back. One more time. Kind of do it with your own breath, and you can take whatever movement feels good if you want to do some figure eights or if you just want to keep cat-cowing it out. Cat-cowing it out, that's the thing, right? Alright, go ahead and sit down. Now we're going to do our power flow next, but maybe we'll take a quick little wine break here. So, take a couple sips of wine and then we'll go through our power flow and a couple more exercises after that. It's like weird and drinking wine by yourself and doing yoga, but Okay, so power flow. Come back to the top of your mat. Feet together and up. And exhale, come down. Touch the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Both hands down, hop back to your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Go ahead and kick that right leg to the sky. Bend that leg for a three-legged dog. Really try and lift that knee even a little higher. All right, swing it through. Drop that back knee for a crescent. So come up. All right, guys, go ahead and bring your hands into prayer or namaste, and then we're going to twist to the right. So hook that elbow over your right knee. Come to the balls of your feet and pop yourself up. All right, twist yourself forward, keeping your legs the way they are. Go ahead and lift your hands up. Now we're going to cactus our arms for a mini back bend this way. So cactus those arms and drag those elbows back like you're scraping them on a wall. And come back up, and I'm going to have to move my feet because of that wall there, but you're going to come into a standing split, so swing yourself forward, touching the ground. And if you have half moon in your practice, go ahead and open up to that half moon. And with these poses, you want to really picture yourself like your body to be flat against that wall. Warrior one. Clasp your hands behind you, face forward, and we're going to do a couple of ostrich poses. So we're going to do 3. So you're just going to bend yourself forward. You want to keep your legs as they are, so try and keep as much of an angle in that front foot as you can. And then come up and do that 2 more times. Dive down. And up. One more time. You're going to hold it down here. Now you can keep your hands like this, or you can bring them down to the ground and try and bring the weight to the balls of those feet. So just weigh yourself down. Whatever is easier for you. If you need the balance, or if you want to have the chest opener as well, you can keep your hands like this. Now inhale, come up. Turn your hips forward for that warrior one more time, and then open up into a warrior 2. Remember to always adjust your feet as needed. Make sure that it's comfortable. As comfortable as you can be, right? Remember, we're stretching, not straining, so don't push yourself too hard if it hurts. Maybe give that leg a break, straighten it out. And reverse warrior. So drop that back hand. This hand comes up. Now we're going to bring this arm down to the ground for a forward side angle. So you want to try and just barely fingertips touching the ground. And always opening yourself up against that wall, right? That imaginary wall. And hop back up. Reverse warrior. And then cartwheel those hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, come back into our down dog. All right, left leg, kick it up. Bend that leg for our three-legged dog. Trying to lift that knee up as high as you can. You can always do like add some foot rotations, whatever feels good, right? Swing it through. Drop that back knee, come to the top of your foot. Crescent. Hands come into Namaste, twist to the left. So you want to really hook that elbow on your knee. Come to your toes, hop up. All right, twist yourself forward. Hands come all the way up. And cactus those arms again. So drag those elbows back. And hands come up, swing yourself forward. That standing split. And again, if you did it on the other side, open up to half moon. Drop that back leg. Warrior one. Clasp those hands behind you. Move your hips facing this way and ostrich 3 times. So dive it down. And bring it up. Dive it down. Bring it up. Dive it down, and if you did it on the other side, let those hands come down. And play with the weight distribution here. So like put it in the balls of your feet, put it back in your heel. Rock back and forth, whatever feels comfortable. Alright, come back up. Hips come forward. Warrior one, and then open up into warrior two. Adjusting your feet as needed. See, I need to give my leg a break here, so I'll just straighten that leg real quick, then bring it back down. Reverse warrior. And forward side angle, bringing those tips of your fingers just touching the ground. Hand comes up. You want to be making a straight line with your arms and trying to keep that 90-degree angle in that front leg. I know it's tough. We can do it. I know what you're thinking. You haven't had enough wine for this. It's okay, we're almost done with the hard part. Hardest part? Yeah. Okay. Hop back up. Reverse warrior. And windmill those arms. Step back into your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Back to that down dog. Bend those knees. Look up. Hop to the top of your mat and come all the way up. Perfect. So the next couple of moves are pretty tough and they take a lot of balance, but if you've done my yoga classes before, or you've done like the actual in-person classes, you know. I'm going to start with revolving triangle. So left foot's going to come forward, right foot's going to step back, probably about 3 feet. And arms are going to come out like a T, and then you're going to reach for that ankle your right hand to left ankle. So let's go down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do one more and just grab into that ankle and reach up high. Really trying to straighten out that arm again, making a straight line with your arms as much as you can. I know it really depends on your flexibility. All right, come out of it. Keep your legs as they are. You're gonna take your hands, make little crab hands, bring them in front of your foot, and lift that back leg, almost like a standing split, right? Except we're gonna bring that back foot in towards your ankle for 10. So it's arch of my foot is touching my ankle. So there's 1, 2, and just really kick it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and from here we're going to go into a half moon or standing split if you can't do a half moon. So open up. If you're feeling crazy, go for that ankle. Even crazier, reach for the ankle? No. Okay, come down. Now we're going to do a leg extension. So we're going to plant our right foot, hand on your hip. Now with our left hand, we're going to grab our left big toe and extend it for 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to hold, and if you have it in your practice, go ahead and open all the way up. Whew, that's a tough one though. And bring it down. Go ahead and give your legs a quick shake. They're probably tired from that. Maybe we'll take a quick sip of wine. Okay. So opposite sides. So right foot comes forward, left foot comes back for a revolved triangle. Arms come out like a T, reaching for that ankle for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. We're going to hold. Really trying to straighten out that top arm. All right, face forward, little crab hands. Bring that back foot in for 10 and really kick it out. 1, 2, make sure there's nothing behind you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to open up again here. I'm just moving so I can show you guys, but if you wanted to do it from that position, you could. Open up into our half moon. And if you did it on the other side, reach for that ankle. That one's so tough. I don't know how they make it look so easy. Okay. Now for that leg extension. So plant our left foot. Hand on your hips. Grab those right big toe. I'm sure you only have one, probably. And kick it out for a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This side's not as flexible. Remember, if that's too hard, you can stay like this. Drop it down if you need to. This is only if you're feeling flexible and have the balance to do it. And how much wine you've had, I guess. That's really gonna affect this pose. All right, shake it out. have some more wine. All right, so this next couple poses, I really wanted to work on some back flexibility. So we're gonna go from a down dog to a dolphin. So you can walk your hands to your down dog. I'm gonna do it that way, like I'm doing an inchworm. Walk myself down, get myself in a good down dog position, play with his feet a little bit, then I'm gonna swing myself forward to a dolphin. So lifting everything you can off the ground, really arching that back. Come back to a down dog. Roll yourself forward. That's 2. We're going to do 3 more. Down dog. Dolphin. 2 more. Down dog. Dolphin. Last down dog here. And dolphin. This time you're just gonna let yourself collapse here. All right, let's come all the way down to our bellies. Now I want you to really claw your hands up here and work yourself up to stretch that back. So you can play with this. You can bring your hands closer, further away, whatever feels good on your back today. After you've done that a couple times, you're going to reach for your shins. Go ahead and grab your shins. Now, some of you may be stuck down here. Others of you, I want you to lift yourself up almost like you're a bow. A bow and arrow, right? Arms are straight, body's the bow. Lift yourself up as high as you can. Again, you may be down here, barely touching your legs, or you're lifting up with me up here. Maybe you rock yourself back and forth, who knows? Just have fun with it. Go ahead and let that drop. Okay, this next one is a tough one, and probably none of you are going to be able to reach your feet to your head. I can't even reach my feet to my head. But try as hard as you can to get these toes to touch your head. So get yourself ready and go ahead and just give it a try. Come down. Let's try it one more time. And up. And down. Let's go ahead and come into a wide-legged child's pose just to reset that back real quick. But we're not done with it yet. All right. Go ahead and come up to your knees. We're going to do camel pose. We're going to do one hand at a time and then one big one. So you're going to reach. So you can have your feet like mine where we're on the top of our feet. If that's too difficult, come to your toes like this so you're not reaching as far back, right? So your hand's going to come forward and you're going to just reach your left hand back. Your right hand's going to come up for a half camel. Come back up, other side. hands come up. This time both hands are going to reach back. And just hold this pose as long as you can. Go ahead and come out of it. I'll sit down for a second. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple inversions. I'm going to do a handstand and an elbow stand up against this wall right here. If you do not feel comfortable with inversions, go ahead and just skip this part, and then you will come back to us when we're doing the nice relaxing stretch at the end. All right, so we're going to start with the handstand. All right, just drink some wine and do some handstands. You're going to have a great night. It'll be so much fun. Okay. Now, if you have handstand in your practice, go ahead and do that. If you need a wall, I still need a wall because I just can't get the balance. I don't know. I can stay up there for a second, and to be able to stretch in a handstand, you have to be able to hold it for long periods of time, and I just can't do that. So I'm going to use this wall here, my friend the wall. Here we go. Hop up here. Really try and arch that back, so lower your butt down. Lift your head, or if you're comfortable, just stay there. Maybe play with the position of your feet. And bring yourself down. Let's do that one more time, and then we're going to attempt an elbow stand. Kick yourself up. Seems like I could almost get it. Almost. And drop it down. Alright, for the elbow stand, you're going to come down to your knees. You're going to come down to your elbows, and really you want to try and keep them arm distance apart so you should be able to cross your hands and touch your elbows while you're down there. So get your arms planted. Check the distance. Come out, almost like you're coming into a puppy dog, and then hop up. Now you can keep your feet up. You can try and bring them down. I just want to try and attempt to touch my head with it. Okay. That's enough of that. So we're on the last and final part of this yoga class, which is going to be the stretching. Let's bring my wine down here because we're going to be on the floor for the rest of the practice. So I'm sure you want your wine down there with you. So we're going to start out in a butterfly. Go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together. First, we're going to bring them in as close as you can, really working those hips down, working with your own personal edge. So what that means to you is working to the point where it doesn't hurt. So you should feel some stretching and a little discomfort, but it should never be painful. That means you've gone past your edge and you need to bring it back a little bit. Or bring those feet a little further ahead of you, probably like a foot. And we're going to breathe in nice and tall, and then breathe out and bring ourselves forward. to our elbows, and you can put your head in your hands, whatever feels comfortable. You can bring your palms flat. Let's do it again. Let's inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, stretch yourself down. Okay, inhale, come up. Now we're going to come to a straddle pose. So go ahead and kick your feet out as wide as you can, comfortably. Put your hands in front of you, and then I just want you to inch them forward. Now, if you're doing this stretch in the same spot every day, I never am, but you could see how much you've progressed. This is an easy one to tell if you've gained any flexibility at all. So walk those hands forward as much as you can, but keeping your chest nice and high. You don't want to be bending down too much, because I mean, sure, you can reach further, but you're not stretching the right muscles if you do that, and you might hurt yourself. So chest high. All right. A little bit further. Now walk your hands over to the left. Grab your toes. Go ahead and take your right arm, bring it up to the sky. All right, bring your hands towards the middle again. Walk them to the right. Grab those toes. Go ahead and stick that left arm to the sky. Bring them down. Now you're going to zip those legs together. Toes flexing back. You're going to reach up and then reach down for those toes. So up, deep breath in, and then out. Reach for those toes. Now you can bend your knees as generously as you need to feel comfortable in this pose. I'm going to move to face this way because the rest of the practice, we're going to be on our backs. Yay. Good job if you've made it this far. We're almost to the end of the class. All right, reach up again. This time you're going to point your toes and then reach for those ankles. back up, and then we're going to come all the way down to our backs. But first, wine. All right. Oh. All right, go ahead and bring that left knee in. You do some ankle rotations. Bring it down, bring the right leg in. Same thing, ankle rotations. Bring both knees in. Maybe do some small circles. One direction, then the other. Your backs are probably tired from all those back stretches. All right, go ahead and bring your arms out into a T as best you can if you don't have like this thing in the way. And bring your knees up into a 90-degree angle, and then we're going to let them drop to the left. So just let them drop over. All the way down for a twist. If you want to deepen your twist, you can look to the right. Come back up. Let them drop to the right. Look towards the left. Bring them up. We're going to do a quick happy baby. So reaching for the outside of your reaching for the outsides of your feet, dragging those legs down. You can rock side to side. You can lean on one side. Maybe we'll lean to the left and then lean to the right. Then from here, you're going to bring your feet together, palms of your feet together, let them drop down for reclined butterfly. We're going to take one hand on our stomach, one hand on our heart, and just take a couple of deep breaths. Go ahead and straighten one leg and then the other. Put our arms down, palms facing up for Shavasana final pose. Really try and relax every muscle in your body, even those in your face. And try and keep your tongue off of the roof of your mouth. Alright, now if you're done, you can rock yourself back up. Thank you for joining me for this Monday night yoga class. I think it's Monday. This quarantine's got me all messed up on the days. But I hope you enjoyed it. I will hopefully see you next Monday. Bye, guys. I need like an assistant to come turn it off, but it's just me, so...